want to talk pelvic organ prolapse today. So this could be maybe feeling something in your vagina when something's not in there. So like a used tampon kind of feeling, or a bulge, or if you take a mirror and you look down there, it might look like a pink egg is kind of sitting in there. There's lots of different variations of prolapse, but remember, our pelvic floor muscles attach from the pubic bone around the back, tailbone, sacral area, and out to the sides as well. So their job is to act like a little hammock or a bowl and help support our organs. Now, when they are weak, our organs are more likely to push in on those pelvic floor muscles and then get pushed into the vaginal canal. Lots of different variations, but the three main common ones are your bladder pushing through the front abdominal wall, which would come, if it pushes into the vaginal canal, we would call that a cystocele. If the rectum is pushing into the vaginal canal, we would call that a rectocele. And then you also have uterine prolapse, where that can be coming down with the lack of the support. Now, it could be lack of support of muscles, stretched out ligaments. There's a lot of different things that play into that. Things, again, that you might be feeling is pressure down there, a bulge down there. Some women have incontinence or retention of urine in the bladder. So there are lots of different things that we can do, but you want to do first is go get examined, go get an examination by a healthcare provider. So your gynecologist, urogynecologist, they can take a look, and then they can send you to a pelvic floor physical therapist, and that is one way that we can improve the tissue. Now, it's not a quick fix overnight. It does take some time to improve those muscles, just like any other muscle. You want to build up strength in your bicep, hun, it's going to take you 6 to 8 weeks to build that up. Same thing goes with the pelvic floor. But what I'm finding with my prolapse ladies, again, not all pelvic floors are truly weak. Usually there's a poor coordination between tissue. So one layer might be weak, while the other layer or another area of the pelvic floor might be really tight, trying to hold that prolapse in. So it becomes, we got a lot of different puzzle pieces in the game, and we got to figure out which one needs to be improved first. So if tightness is a problem, we'll work on the tightness, lengthen that tissue, and then work on that coordination and that strength of bringing in the muscle tissue the way it's supposed to work to support your organs. And that's what we want to do. Modifications while doing that can be, we would work on body mechanics. Let's look how you are lifting. Let's see, maybe your bowel habits are a problem. Maybe we're bearing down to have a bowel movement. Maybe we're hovering over a toilet when we shouldn't be. Or maybe we need to use a squatty potty, because I love squatty potties, especially for my prolapse patients. But the thing with the squatty potty is, because that gets your knees up higher than the pelvis, you gotta lean forward, ladies. You gotta get those elbows on those knees and breathe to have a bowel movement. There's no way that you need to be, you're not causing a Valsalva maneuver. We're not increasing blood pressure. We don't want that to do. We want to lean forward, breathe into the abdomen, or move that tissue through the system, but with that breath, because you're going to be massaging the organs in your abdomen. That's what we want. Nice, breathing, relaxed bowel movement with the squatty potty. You may find when you pee, you might need to lean different ways as well to get more fluid, more urine out of the bladder, and that's okay. And what am I forgetting? Oh, pessaries are another option. We used to think, it's just for older women that are in their 80s and 90s, they go get a pessary and they wear it for a while. What we're finding with my younger gals, I actually love getting pessaries for women, or using other products like menstrual cups to help just even add in a little bit of support while they're doing their exercise routine. But you can get fitted by a pessary with your gynecologist, urogynecologist. They can fit you for one right in the office. They're great. And then you can use that while you're exercising. You can take it out afterwards. So any activity that you might feel like your bulge increases on, use it then. Take it out and use it as a tool while you're doing your pelvic floor physical therapy and working on improving strength in those muscles. And then surgery is always an option too, if you want to go down that route, which is fine as well. Some women need surgery, some women don't. Some women can modify it with physical therapy and improve the symptoms, and some women just, after even physical therapy, will just use the pessary and be perfectly fine. There's so many different variations. So don't let prolapse scare you. Don't let the word prolapse scare you, and don't let a mirror scare you. Use it. Look at that tissue. Know what's normal. And prolapse symptoms, you don't have to have them all the time. They may pop up occasionally, just during, your certain times of the month, maybe when your estrogen is down. So like ovulation period, right before you start your period. Some women feel it during their cycle. It's lots of different things. So comment below. let me know questions that you have on pelvic organ prolapse, and just know it's not an end-all thing. I have had it after all of my kiddos, and I've had 3 C-sections. So it doesn't even matter what type of birth you've had. You can have a vaginal or a cesarean birth and still be susceptible to prolapse.